Hi, my name is Lucette, and if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know I've been missing MIA for a minute, but I just finished a master's degree, so I'm back on YouTube because I finally remembered that I have a YouTube channel. Anyway, today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this Valentine's Day inspired makeup look. And so if you're looking for Valentine's Day makeup inspo or anything like that, then go ahead and keep on watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. I did my skin prep. Skin is moisturized, sunscreen is on, all the serums, all the things. As when your skin looks good, your makeup looks good. First thing I'm gonna do is put on my primer by Fenty Beauty. It is the Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. I don't know if primer actually makes a difference in how your makeup looks, but I've been using this primer for a really long time, and it's just part of literally my routine, so I'm really running out. We're gonna see when I don't know. I really love the way it just makes my base look. Is this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Powder. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this all over. It is the best thing ever. And then I also use the Fenty Skin. This is a skin tint. It's the Eavesdrop Blur Plus Smooth Skin Tint in number 22. And then I'm number 9 in the Yummy Skin Tint. I just don't use foundation anymore, and it works out pretty well for me. So we're gonna use, I put on the Yummy Skin Tint. I'm just using this buffing brush from Real Technique. It's a 260 brush. Putting it on, but I'm not blending it out yet. So, and then I'm gonna take the Fenty Skin blurring tint, and I'm gonna mix that in. This kind of gives me my perfect color. Then I take the buffing brush again, and now I'm gonna blend it all together. The secret to a beat face that looks flawless is blending your products and blending them very well. Take whatever's on the brush, and that is when I put it onto my forehead. So I'm done with putting on the skin tint. Now we're going to move on to concealers. I love concealers. I'm going to use a couple of concealers for a couple of different things. I use one to conceal, which is a concealer that is very close to my skin color. And then I use one that is for brightening up my under eye. And then I use one to brighten up a little bit. And then I'm going to try something new today where I'm going to use a pink concealer. I'm going to go in with this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Light and Flex Concealer. This is in the shade 16. I love this concealer, especially in the summertime when I get when I'm darker. This is one of the best concealers on the market. I can just put this on a little bit in the summertime and be out of my way. It's such a good concealer. Whatever Danessa be putting in her products, it's like magic. She always gets it right with complexion. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. I don't typically let this sit because this is just to conceal. So I'm going to blend this out. This is just literally, like I said, to conceal. You see how you can't even tell that I really put on concealer because it's so close to my skin color. Once I'm done blending that out, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is also close to my skin tone, but it's a little bit brighter. This is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Concealer. Love this concealer. Love the color of this because it's a neutral, and I'm a neutral girl. I have neutral undertones, and this just looks so good. So I'm gonna put this on, and this I will let sit. While I let this concealer sit, I'm gonna start on my bronzing. This is the Sun Melt and Deep Browns from Say Beauty. I've had this for a long time too. I kind of just use the same products that I like. Trying to find my brush. I use the same products that I like for my base all the time. I never really switch up my makes. Kind of use what I always use, and they are gonna do it for me every single time. You're gonna put bronzer on the high points of your cheeks, and then kind of don't go too far down with it. I keep it high because when I smile, my cheeks go very high up, so I like to keep my bronzers higher than my actual like natural contour line is. I think it just looks better that way for me. I like to focus a lot of attention on my chin for contour. I have to be careful when I put it on my forehead because I'm wearing a wig, and if you wear wigs, then you know that you want to make sure that you're not getting it on your lace too much, or it's gonna look bananas. And I'll go over my contour several times after I put on concealer to make sure that I'm blending everything together seamlessly. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, and I don't contour my nose. I just like to bring in that warmth onto my nose. And then this is a trick I learned from Uchi on TikTok, is to put it on your lids. I don't know why, but that just does something to your makeup when you do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. It's been sitting for about 5 minutes. So I start blending at the innermost corner of my eye, and like I said, the secret to your makeup looking flawless is blending everything out. So you want to take your time when you're doing this. You really want to take your time. You don't want to rush through blending out your products. I go to the outermost corner of my eye and blend that some more. See? Like blended real good. Love that. My second layer of concealer is pretty much blended. I'm going to take whatever is on my beauty blender and blend it on my forehead a little bit, just so I get whatever I'm putting here on here, but not too much, because that looks crazy when you put too much product on your forehead. All the concealers that I've used so far are very close to my skin tone. So now we're gonna try something new. So I bought this Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is supposed to be a faux filter corrector, but I thought it would be cute to put it, like, use it as like a highlighter shade for my concealer. And because it's pink, it'll blend really well with the blush, the pink blush that I want to use. Typically what I use to highlight my face, the concealer I use is the same concealer from Fenty, but I use it in 370N. I'm filming this video and I want to try something new that I've never done, and I don't even know how it's going to turn out. And why would I do that? But who cares? We're just going to do it. I'm going to just blend this out. It's so hard not to make ugly faces when you're blending out concealer, because I'm like, I want to look cute for filming in the camera, but like sometimes you gotta make the ugly face in order to get your concealer really blended. You feel me? Blending out your highlight concealer, you want to keep it very close to the innermost corners of your eyes, because that's gonna look the best. Like, trust me, you don't want it to go down or all the way over there. Okay, whatever you have left, you can put it right here, but not too much, not too much. Blended out that highlighting concealer from Fenty. Now we're gonna go in with a Huda Beauty concealer. We're gonna put, it looks like this, so it is pink. And we're gonna put this on the innermost corner of my eyes. Just a little bit more. Should I let it sit for a bit? No, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why did I do this? Okay. Wow. I typically over conceal, so I'm only using a little bit of this, but I usually will go in with another layer of concealer under my eye, just so I can get that coverage. So this is how the Huda Beauty concealer looks. Doesn't look bad at all. So I think we're good to go. Now I'm going to go back in with my concealer brush and just kind of clean everything up, make sure everything is seamlessly blended together. There are no marks. But before we put any powders on, make sure that you go over your under eye one more time and blend it, so when you put the powder on top, because the powder is going to set it, that you don't have any creases or streaks or anything crazy underneath your eyes, because once you set it, it's going to be really hard to go back and blend it out if you do have any of those issues. The first powder I'm going to use is from Huda Beauty, and I really love this powder. I'm going to have to buy the full size pretty soon. Take my powder puff. I'm going to dip it in here. Then I'm going to tap the powder on my hand to make sure that it is, you see how it's spread evenly on my powder puff? That's how you want it to look. Okay, you don't want it to be patchy, nothing like that, because the way it's on here is the way it's going to apply on your face. Blow a little bit that underneath my eye. Again, there's no cute way to do this. It's just like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make the ugly faces. So we're gonna do that. And you see how I'm just like, I'm really setting it in. I didn't just put it on and go to the other eye. Like, I'm really patting my powder in. Like, you wanna really pat it in. Smooth, looks great. But when you put it everywhere else, you want there to only be a little bit of powder on there for your chin and your forehead. I know I look nuts, but don't worry, we're gonna get it together. This is this Sephora Micro Smooth powder. They don't sell this color anymore. It's a different one, but mine's broke, so I've had it in this bag for like a year and a half. Really big brush like this, and I'm gonna tap this on there, blow it off, and I'm gonna put this all over my face. And this is gonna set everything else that we're not going to set with the Huda Beauty powder, or my other powder that I'm gonna do next. Do you see the difference in my face? Like, everything now looks put together. We look a little one-dimensional right now, but that's the purpose of this powder. It's supposed to bring everything together, but we're gonna bring that dimension and depth back into my face with my other my brightening powder and my contour, my blush. So don't even worry about it. It's all gonna look, we're gonna fix it. Next is bronzer. So we have one more powder that we're gonna put on, but we're gonna put that on after we put our blush on. So I'm using this powder is so old. It's actually a pressed powder. It's not a bronzer, but I've been using it as a bronzer literally forever. This stuff is like 7-8 years old. It's probably expired. But this is in the color 5 Earth Glow, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna take it with my Real Technique brush, and I'm gonna bronze. So wherever you put your cream bronzer is where you're gonna put this. And you see how it's bringing the dimension back into my face. And it's like, okay, cheeks now. I love bronzer. I keep saying this is my favorite part, this is my favorite part, this is my favorite part. But this is really my favorite part of makeup, which is blush. I love blush so much. Like, I remember there was a time where I didn't like wearing blush. Like, that is so crazy. I use different brushes for my blush depending on where I want to place the blush. I'm gonna use these two, okay? So this is the most important part of the video, so pay attention. For my face, you have to figure out your own face, but for my face, I like to keep my blush, like I said, when I smile, my cheeks go like really high. So obviously that's what, like, I want to keep the blush very high because that's where my natural blush is going to be. Start off with the lighter Sephora blush. I'm going to use this very dense elf brush. I'm going to take the blush and I'm going to keep this concentrated right here, okay? High cheeks, high parts of my face, not even almost, going underneath my eye a little bit. And you want to build blush gradually. You don't just want to pop it on your face, because then you might not be able to blend it out, or it's gonna look crazy. And now I'm going a little lower, still going underneath my eye. This is my favorite part anyway, so I enjoy taking my time with this. That's Mario blush, and I'm gonna switch on over to this brush, and we are going to pat this, still keeping it high, right? I really pack this onto my cheeks, like I'm kind of going at an angle. I'm not going down, I'm going up, then slightly like under my eye, up, then slightly under my eye. And y'all see that? Chef's kiss. Keep repeating these steps until my blush kind of looks how I want it to, or I get enough of the kind of coverage that I'm looking for my blush. Using two different blushes, similar blushes on my face to kind of create that contrast. Like, makeup is supposed to be fun, so like literally just play around with it. Like, there's no rules to makeup, just whatever you like doing, it is your world when it comes to makeup. Literally. Okay, now that our blush is on, we're looking very rosy, very cute. I'm going to show y'all a trick that I do. So I will put blush also on my nose, because when you think about it, when you blush, like naturally blush, some of that like blushing goes around in your nose, okay? It's not just your cheeks. So I want to put like just a little bit. Literally, I'll just go in with I don't even put any more product on. I just go in with the two brushes that I was using, and I do this mainly on my nose, but like I'll just do it like on my chin, on my nose primarily, and then on my forehead as well. And especially doing it on your nose, just pull. You see how that looks different, right? Like my face looks more rosy and more blushy. Like, there's definitely a difference. Like, I love doing that. I don't know where I learned that trick. We're gonna set everything again with my last powder, which is the One Size powder, and this is in the color Translucent. This powder is great and I love it, but this is super like brightening for me. I know it's translucent, but it's bright, so this is gonna add brightness. It's gonna lock everything in, because whatever they put in this, yeah, it's gonna lock your face in together and it's not gonna move. So I like to use it as a last step when I have my blush on. And you can also use this to kind of diffuse your blush if you feel like you put too much on. Sometimes I do that because I love blush, and so this just helps with that. Start down here with this blush, or with this powder. But same thing as with the other powder. I really want to blend it into you see how, you see that kind of like brightness it gives me? Yeah. Okay. See? Nothing too crazy, but just a little bit. We'll do a little bit of reverse contour. Like, this is gonna really like lock everything in, okay? If you have a very oily skin, this is a very good powder to help keep that oil locked in your face. Oh, we are looking good. Okay, I told y'all we was gonna get it together. Now, finishing touches for my face before I start onto my eyes is I will go back again with my bronzer, just like when I did it with the cream products, to kind of make sure that everything is together. There's no line of demarcation, nothing like that. We are all one family on this face. Typically don't do anything really with my eyes because I'm lazy and I'm kind of over that stage of makeup where you are doing your eyeshadow. But today for Valentine's look, of course I'm gonna do like the eyes, the base to my eyes. And so let's do that. I'm gonna do a very simple look on my eyes. Like, it's not going to be anything really crazy. Like I said, I don't even know if I can really like do eyeshadow like that anymore. I used to be really good at it, but I've gotten so lazy. It's like I'm out of shape with that. I'm gonna just take this dark brown. You can use like any dark brown that has like a gray undertone, and I'm gonna, oh, I put too much, see? I can't even. I know how to blend. That's really all it is with makeup, is like, can you blend your makeup? Cool. And then it really doesn't matter what mistakes you make as long as you can blend it out. I always use this palette whenever I want to do like a pink look. I'm gonna use this color right here. High volume, high volume, high volume. For Valentine's Day, it's either pink or red, but I'm really a pink girl. I'm gonna go in with palette from Juvia's and use that lighter color to diffuse this color, only because I like light pinks and I think that's what looks the best on my skin tone and my undertones. I don't really like dark berry shades on myself. I think they wash me out. Like, this looks better to me than the other color. You see how like we're pinked out? Then I'm gonna get that first brush and blend everything in. Make sure it's seamless. And take my Fenty Beauty bronzer that I put initially on my lids, and I'm gonna put that on my waterline. There are so many different lip combos that you can do with this look. I wish I can show you all of them. I'm struggling right now to figure out which one I want to do myself for this look. I'm gonna line my lips with the Makeup Forever pencil, lip liner pencil in Limitless Brown. Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink lipstick. This is in the color Captivated. Go back with my liner throughout because I really like well-defined lips. I go into this MAC Honey Love liner lipstick. It's like a very light color. And just kind of put that in the middle. This is by Rhode Beauty. It is a lip tint in the color Toast. It's like a really pretty brown. And I'm going to put that on top. I love this lip gloss. So this is what the lip looks like with that lip liner on top from Rhode Beauty. I like the brown eyes. I like the pink eyes, but I wanted to kind of bring some, since everything is just so light and whatever, I wanted to bring some depth in with my lips, so I went with a darker nude lip with a brown lip gloss. And I like the way it looks. So finishing touches, I put on my lashes, did that off camera, and then now I'm taking this bright pink shade right here, that on the inner corners of my eye. I'm gonna blend it up so everything is just, that's the completed face. Like, actually no, I'm lying. I need to do my lower lashes, so I'm gonna do that off camera because I need to concentrate, and then I'll be back with the finished hair, outfit, look, everything. Okay, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration for Valentine's Day. I just put on a very simple top. This is a more neutral tone top. I think with the pink it looks really good, and the dark hair with this. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day and you feel really loved and all the things, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.